I'm sure most of you guys could agree that somehow, in some way, we have been heartbroken before. The feeling of being hurt, betrayed, lost, and the thoughts of what went wrong during the relationship are very common and totally normal to feel after one comes to a close. You might think that there is something wrong with you. For instance, you might feel that they left you because you weren't good enough for them or that they found someone better. The truth is, it could be any of those reasons, and there could be many more. Although heartbreak can make you feel like you are lost and helpless, it can also make you appreciate the times you had with that person. Not only did they compliment you in a way, you both gained experience being in a relationship. So it didn't last, but that doesn't mean it wasn't good. Maybe the best things don't need to be forever, and that is totally okay. At least you got to experience something beautiful while it lasted. From someone who has little experience, I believe that being in a relationship was what would bring me happiness. But unfortunately, I would be left puzzled as in the end, they did nothing but leave me lost and confused, wondering what went wrong and why they made the impulsive decision to flee from my side. I would lay awake in bed wondering why? Why me? What did I do to deserve this? Thinking I wasn't good enough and that I was nothing without love. Personally, what I've learned from heartbreak is that it takes a strong heart to love, but an even stronger heart to continue to love after it's been hurt. Not only is it catastrophically painful to grieve over the loss of a relationship, it is very difficult knowing that they hurt you in a way that traumatized your emotions and left you feeling absolutely degraded and humiliated. One of my thoughts is that love is like a snapshot of a delusional heart. Your brain takes mental pictures and burns them into a memory of what could have been or the projection of where you thought the relationship was headed. It's only after the serotonin hits run out that you can think clearly without the bias clouding true open-ended judgment. Now, you might think that relationships aren't worth it, and that is totally true to an extent. Relationships are worth it, but it needs discipline and being realistic with the other person. During a relationship, there are highs, lows, breakups, and makeups. This is why open communication is so important, as it identifies how the other person feels. Open communication can only succeed if there is comprehension. Without the understanding of why the other person feels the way they do, it can lead to unproductive, temporary problems, which if not taken care of, will lead to permanent solutions. What I'm trying to say is, even though heartbreak can leave you vulnerable and momentarily depressed, it can also make you a more stronger and open-minded person. Even though the relationship failed, you did what 99% of people want to do, and that is sacrifice everything for someone you love. You are the 1% that put in all their time and effort into someone who ended up taking you for granted. And it is totally okay to grieve. Take as much time as you need to think and process what you went through. Meditation, reading, talking to close friends and family members, these are all good ways of coping with heartbreak. One piece of information I can give to those who are giving up on is, don't feel sad over someone who gave up on you. Feel sorry for them because they gave up on someone who would have never given up on them. This situation may not apply to everyone, but it does give you the context of someone who you truly cared about breaking your heart. My best advice moving forward is to slowly take time for yourself and heal. If you have a passion, I highly suggest pursuing it. One of the most difficult things to do in life is to part ways with someone you truly wanted the best for. But no matter how much they hurt you, no matter how much pain and suffering they put you through, the best thing to do is forgive them. Forgiveness may sound like the least likely thing you would do for someone who put you through the worst pain imaginable, but it is the strongest thing you can do. And in the end, there is nothing you can really do besides move on. So trust me when I say this, you will eventually get through it. I know it sounds impossible to believe right now, but it does get better. So in conclusion, people change and things go wrong, but just remember, life goes on. A quote by Mac Miller. Thank you guys for watching.